What's up, everybody? Blaine Plant Vlog, and here's an update on the starfruit tree seedlings. They're about a month and a half old now, and first week being outside is successful. They were actually in the shade, mostly in the shade with some sunlight for an entire week, and they are starting to pick up growing pace actually because of it. The leaves are closed right now because of the wind. It's pretty windy out here. But when there's no wind, they're opened up. But you can see there's new growth already on these guys. This is a new leaf set, and that's another leaf coming in there. You can even see, oh gosh, these winds are kind of crazy. You can see this new growth there, new growth there. You might be wondering, why in the world are these out here in the wind? Well, I'm trying to get them to get used to wind and strengthen up their stems. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to break. These are extremely well-rooting plants. In fact, I could probably pick this whole thing up and the dirt would come with it because this thing is so rooted in here. These guys were well-rooted when they were just little seeds coming out. These guys set down strong roots. And they're already starting to develop some bark around their stems. See that? That's bark starting to develop. They develop bark at a very young age because they're so small of a tree that when they grow, their stems are really skinny, but they're very woody. So they're already starting to develop their wood, and they're starting to really pick up growing pace out here in this 90, 80 degree weather we're having. So the leaves are supposed to be opened, as in like spread out, but they close their leaves and like when it's windy out here to increase aerodynamics, and they also do this when they're drought stressed, but I gave them some water. And they're in this little pot. I'm definitely going to move them out of this pot in a little bit, but I'm keeping them in here. And you guys should recommend what I'm going to do with these guys, as in, should I separate them or should I keep them growing together for their lives? Because they can probably grow together, to be honest. I mean, they don't get very big, as in their stems don't get very big. So I might just do that. But I'm not going to stake them. They need to get used to this wind if they're going to live nicely. That's how they develop. That's how trees in general, people stake their trees and they don't know that they're actually weakening them because they get used to it. So get them strong, get them used to this wind early age, and they'll develop some strong stems. But yeah, they're already starting to develop wood at the very bottom. They'll spread upwards. And they're recovering nicely from that drought stress they had about 2 weeks ago. And they're putting out new leaves and fresh growth. So they're probably going to put on this much growth this year or more this growing season. And if you're wondering if they're out here all day in the sunlight, that's not true. They're actually putting them back over here. They're actually over here in this semi-shade area. Just over here chilling out right here. They get some sunlight and some shade. So they don't get too much sunlight. But they're very healthy and they're pretty happy in their little pot right now. So I'll give you updates in about a few weeks. And yeah, guys.